What's going on YouTube, Geosn right here. Today we're discussing a brand new iOS vulnerability patched by Apple, and this could potentially be useful for jailbreak purposes on newer devices like the iPhone XS, XS Max 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and so on. Now you can see that in the security content of iOS 18.6.2, a couple of days ago, Apple essentially patched one single vulnerability. It's an image IO vulnerability over here, and it says impact: processing a malicious image file may result in memory corruption. Apple is aware of a report that the issue may have been exploited in an extremely sophisticated attack against specific targeted individuals. It's an out-of-bounds write issue, and it was addressed with improved bounds checking, and apparently it was found by Apple themselves. Now recently, WhatsApp, the messaging application, also patched a very important bug which essentially allowed the attacker to render content from a specific remote URL directly into the application, and there are reports that it might have been used in conjunction with this bug over here to essentially take over people's devices. And of course, as Apple puts it in here, this was used in an extremely sophisticated attack, so I wouldn't be surprised. How good is this for jailbreak purposes? Well, we already got a couple of proof of concepts for this. There is this one over here on GitHub, which explains the vulnerability in depth. So the vulnerability itself appears to be a zero-click iOS vulnerability. That's what it's suspected to be, and it has attracted a lot of attention because, as I said, it was used in the wild. So this was a pretty targeted attack, and the vulnerability lies in the way that Apple parses the DNG format from Adobe. So it's essentially a corrupted image that does all of this. Anyway, we have this in here which explains the vulnerability itself. Then we also have this person who posted CVE 2025-43300, an in the wild iOS out of write issue vulnerability, another quick and dirty proof of concept for demo and safe check purposes. And it's this one over here. But it appears that this code is more for macOS, since the vulnerability itself can be triggered on macOS as well, making it as dangerous as it is on iOS. And then we have this over here, iOS 18.6.1 zero-click remote code execution proof of concept. Says that the vulnerability seems to be an Apple implementation on JPEG lossless decompression code, which is used inside Adobe's DNG file format. And essentially, you have a proof of concept over here. Get the image, you modify the following bytes, and then you airdrop the file to your phone, and it should crash or do its thing. So how bad is this? Well, it is pretty bad. It's a remote code execution bug by the looks of it, and it appears to be a zero-click one as well, which means that you don't have to do anything in order to get infected with this, and in order for you to launch the proper attack, because this hasn't been used alone. In the sophisticated attack that Apple is mentioning here, it's very likely been used with another vulnerability. For jailbreak purposes, this is an out-of-bounds write issue, so it's not writing to the file system, it's writing to the memory, but it could potentially be useful for jailbreak purposes if exploited. But that's a big if, because right now we only have proof of concepts, which, although great in order to understand the vulnerability itself, none of these provide a full exploit. Right now we're in the testing stages for this vulnerability, and while it may not be very powerful like a kernel exploit or a PAC bypass or anything like that, we may be able to use it for something in the jailbreak community. Now, since this was patched in iOS 18.6.2, if you want to take advantage of this vulnerability, you would have to be on iOS 18.6.1 and lower. Any of the lower versions would work. However, if you're not interested at all in jailbreaking but you want to secure your device, the best advice I can give you right now is to go ahead and update to 18.6.2. This is a pretty sneaky vulnerability, and Apple issued one update just to patch this vulnerability. As you can see, it's the only thing addressed in this security change. And usually when they do this kind of rushed updates, panic mode updates, it's usually bad. And they very likely have much more information about the vulnerability and how it was used than what they provided in here. But if you're interested in securing your device and you don't care at all about jailbreaking, my advice, go ahead and update. I will follow up with a new video if more information about this vulnerability is revealed. Anyway, thank you for watching. This video is brought to you by AnyUnlock, a software that allows you to easily unlock your device if you bought a second-hand device and it turned out locked, you got scammed on eBay and so on, or if you forgot your iOS device password, screen time passcode and so on. Definitely check the program out in the link below. A free trial is available for both Windows and macOS, and it supports iOS 26 as well. Thank you for watching. I am Geosn. Peace out.